So who is Jackie Robinson? Coming into this class, we all knew Jackie Robinson as just the first African American baseball player in the major leagues, especially at a time when it was all white players and really there wasn't a place for black players in any sport, yet alone baseball. So Jackie Robinson was a very influential man, and yeah, so I'll tell you guys a little something about him. And Jackie Robinson was born in Cairo, Georgia, around 1919 in January 31st. He was also born into segregation his whole life. So from the start, as soon as he was born, him and his family, he was the youngest of five. They all had to overcome many hardships, along with all African American and colored people in the United States at that time. Segregation was very, very, very severe during his time, especially as Jackie Robinson grew up. Um, he was raised by a single mother. So besides the fact that he was black and this was a very segregated country, and besides all that abuse and racism, his mother was single, so they definitely struggled. Jackie Robinson went to John Muir High School, where he was a standout athlete in baseball, football, track, and basketball. So he was a standout athlete from the start. Since very young, he always knew he was gifted, and Jackie Robinson always he came up from an athletic family. His brother winning an Olympic gold medal or something like that, I believe. So he was always born into an athletic family. So he had that skill and he had that gene in him. Jackie Robinson then went to UCLA where he earned varsity letters in four different sports, same sports I mentioned earlier, and he was the first one to ever do it at UCLA. And the fact that he was colored set off a lot of alarms, made people very aware of this guy, who is Jackie Robinson at that time. Then Jackie Robinson was forced to enter the army, and that was when the U.S. entered World War II. So in that era, Jackie Robinson was forced to enter the army. He was a lieutenant in the army, and then being that he was colored, he faced many hardships in the army too. And as soon as he came back, um, Jackie Robinson got arrested for not giving up his seat to a white man on a public transportation bus. So same story with Rosa Parks. He didn't give up his seat to a white guy on a bus, and he got arrested for it. But he was then released, and he kept playing baseball. Came to play professional baseball, and right away people started admiring his skill level and the fact that he was the best player in the entire Negro League really set off a lot of alarms. And it wasn't for Branch Rickey, the president of the Brooklyn Dodgers, who gave him a chance, who allowed him to come to the Brooklyn Dodgers and prove himself. He was just a human, just as everybody else. Just the fact that he's colored didn't make him any different or anything special. Branch Rickey, all he did was simply give him a chance, and he proved himself. Jackie Robinson was very mature, had very, very thick skin, did not allow anything to get under him. Of course, it bothered him, but as a person, as the man he was, he just showed that it didn't bother him. He was there to do one job, and was to play baseball and make a better life for himself and his family, and that's what he did. Despite all the negativity and despite all the harassment he received from his teammates, um, umpires, other coaches, rivals, and just fans in general, even police officers, it was terrible, the amount of abuse and the amount of racism and the amount of segregation. And really, the difference was that people looked at him like he was dirt, like he was not allowed to play baseball, but all he was the best player, and people were stunned and amazed that he was black. But all in all, Jackie Robinson was a great, great man. He was a pioneer for change in America. And he himself led off a revolution that changed America forever, changed sports in general. And I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed watching the movie. And take care, guys. It's been a good winter semester. And see you later. Bye.